So the family call was nice and short tonight. They were really just trying to keep get morale up, just reminding everybody that these $20 codes are going to be gone at the end of the month. But right now we still have the chance to change our lives and help other people change their lives in with such crazy options at such a small, oh my gosh, $20 into a $3,000 guaranteed income. Like right now, with the company, if they meet all of the requirements for Emerald in 90 days, then they're going to get a guaranteed $3,000. If they haven't made it by then the company is, if the individual hasn't made $3,000 by then the company's going to pay them the difference. And so that's just insane. That is basically one of the only arguments people have against this business is it's not a set income. It's not a guaranteed income. Well, mostly nothing is a guaranteed income. But this is for real, a guaranteed income. So it's just incredible and wonderful. And then they wanted to talk about the ThermoFight X and how they think they have all of the orders for ThermoFight X out that were ordered up until January 25th. So anything that was ordered after that is still on back order. And those last couple days, the 26th through the 31st, those probably aren't out either for people. So there's just a nice gap. But those people that are after their 6-week waiting period, because we sold out of that first shipment and the second shipment, they're getting things 20% off coupons sent to them and free gifts and different things like that. So our company is taking care of them so good. I know even I've had stuff sent to me late and there wasn't an even really I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And so they just want to make sure that we are communicating, not only with the people that are ordering ThermoFight X from us, that it's on back order, but making sure that we're communicating with our current customers that we know that have already ordered it, and just making sure that they know that it is still on the way for them and just how exciting that it's going to be. And so the reason that we wanted to talk about it is because people are getting to their next month auto shipment. Some of the people that signed up for ThermoFight X might not have their ThermoFight X and they're getting ready to pay for their second shipment. So they wanted to give us some options on how to talk to people about that. And option one would just be girl, stay in line, keep getting your ThermoFight X, because you're going to skip a month and then it is going to be gone for a couple months again, and it's just going to be nuts. So the best option is stay in line, keep it on your auto shipment, grab something else on your auto shipment too, and then you can start getting you can get results, but then also that will be coming to you. You can, if you want to change the products completely on their auto shipments, they can. And instead of getting ThermoFight X, they can get other products Keto Coffee and Greens or whatever is best for them. We can figure out. And then their other option is to push back a month. So if they don't want to order month 2, they can push their month 2 to month 3, and then do instead of doing they'll do an order, or instead of doing February, March, April, they will do February, April, May, if that makes sense, or whatever their whichever month they're skipping. It'll just go to the next one to get their make sure they do their 90 days. And really the other option is just to go ahead and order additional bottles right now and then get other things on the rest of your auto shipments, because we have multiple bottles coming to this house, because that stuff just makes me do stuff. If you're looking, this is things are in new places. It's fun. There's a desk. It's what? So all cool things. But that Thermofy X, it's crazy. It's crazy. And they also wanted to talk about like the K-Pod shipped. People are getting them. They're loving them. And he said like this was our first like keto coffee and flavors. And so that makes you think that we're going to be putting out like an actual like mocha or vanilla kind of coffee before the end of the year. So go us. And then things like hydrate, like, oh yeah, so hydrate, and then chocolate greens on the globe. I was gonna say chocolate greens on the globe. You know, greens for the globe. Anyway, so, and then that one's my note. He said they'd be making an announcement Tuesday that would help us make it through the end of the month.
That sounds like extension to me.
Well, I think he's doing, like he said, that would help us through the end of the month to get the volume and to get the loyal customers. So I think he's trying to help everybody like get all their fast starts by making a really good customer deal. So I don't know, you know, you never know what it could be. BOGO wraps or like mocha dream prices for everything, or like he loves us and so it doesn't, we don't know what it is. It's like, it's crazy because just when you think you know what that man's gonna do, he's like, no, let me do you one better because Jesus. And so it's ridiculous. He also said that, this one's good. So at conference, they went over gifts. And so when you promote in the company now, every time that you promote, they're going to send you a loyalty gift. And so there's things like a bracelet, a charms for the bracelet, bags, a passport holder, like all kinds of stuff that's assigned to each rank. You can find that your online office if you want to, but those gifts started counting for anybody that started ranking up in January. So this month is when they're actually like starting though. So as soon as you guys are promoting like this month and next month, you are going to be able to get those gifts. And they also said to make sure that we check out the sale page because they're changing a lot of that stuff and adding more items to the sales section, like I guess in our back office too. So to just be checking that out for like sweet deals. I guess deals that they might not be announcing, but if they're just sweet deals. And then tomorrow night is the Show Me the Money call with Pam Souter on her Facebook Live. And they said like they're going to be interviewing like new triple diamond and presidential diamonds, I think is what they said. And so that's going to be a really good one. And they said to like go ahead and make sure that you're inviting potentials to watch it with you. So I think that there's a way to make a watch party for it. So on Facebook, you can make watch parties now. And so I think that is just one of the, I think that's just another way that we can just invite people to their Facebook Live and go ahead and get them to listen to all these incredible stories. Like people's journeys are just incredible. Okay, so one other like I watched Jocelyn Yates, and Jocelyn Yates did this video where she was talking about like if I could tell you flat out that if you did this like XYZ, if you did XYZ every single day for the next year, that in 365 days you would be making $10,000 a month, would you do it? Like, would you do it? If I told you like do XYZ every single day and you'll be making $10,000 a month by next year. And so it's like, yeah, pretty much everybody would be like, yeah, I do those things. And she's like, yeah, but okay, will you, like, every single day? And so she went ahead and said, like, what those things were. And so it was posting daily, at least once or twice on Facebook and Instagram. And then I definitely, like, on your stories, because stories be popping. But then adding 20 people a day on Facebook and adding 100 people on Instagram, messaging 100 people a day, and making sure that like 25 of those people are new people, following up with like 50 people a day, personal development, and that was it. Those were like the 5 things. So it's like, she said, like, we know that we can't guarantee what you'll make because we're not It Works Global and we're not you, but if you can do these things, that you can guarantee that to yourself. And it's like, oh, oops, sweet. So it's the bomb. And then okay. And then the other thing was, I just wanted to show you or find this. Sorry. So, there's this, I saw this thing. I feel like it's genius. And so I started trying it, and I feel like it's working really, really well. So I've been doing the weight loss conversation, and then I ask them, like, are you willing to give me 90 days towards your goals? And then I say, do you drink coffee daily? And do you like, when after they say yes, I say, do you drink coffee daily? And do you like chocolate? And so after they answer that, I'm not even like asking any more questions. I'm just saying, okay, let's get you started on the ultimate pack for you. And then depending on what it is, like with this one, I say we'll swap out your breakfast for hot chocolate, your lunch for a chocolate shake, plus get you cleansed, detoxed, and in fat burning mode. Does that sound good? And so she said, yes, of course. And so that was the Fit 15 keto creamer and chocolate greens. So she said yes. I told her the price, and I said, and so I said it's normally over $500 retail for the month's worth, but you'll get it at only $177 a month with the 90-day challenge. We'll all be, and then I put like the whoop whoop, and then I said, and we'll be able to swap or change it up as we go if your needs change. And that basically covers 60 meals a month too. Does that sound like a plan? And she was like, yes. And so then after that, I was like, awesome. So in the meantime, would you like me to, after like we talked about exactly when she's signing up and I got her in my calendar, I said, yes, ma'am, you're in the calendar. In the meantime, would you like to do me a favor and let me send you a cute post of coffee to throw up on your wall? I'll hook you up with an app that has healthy recipes, awesome workouts, and chances to earn free products. Plus, I'll throw your name in my sample giveaway drawing I'm doing. And she was like, yes. Like, yes, that sounds good. And so that just like, that's the one I'm reading off of this one. It worked so good. Like, it really did. And so instead of the list. Like I normally send the list and just give them like a breakdown of what products I'm even talking about. But I do not think that they cared because neither did any of the chicks on Instagram. I just can't open it. Okay. And then I just sent her the coffee post that says, anyone here a coffee lover and looking to drop a few pounds? My friend Lacey has 5 model openings ASAP. Must want to lose 10 plus pounds. Comment below and she'll message you with details. And then I sent this picture and I made this graphic. I think it's adorable and I don't think anybody else really, sorry. I got one of these lights. Keep it real. I got one of these lights. I'm trying to see like it's like, I feel like it's better. And so, it just makes it kind of harder to see this. Can you see it? Not even a little bit. Okay, well, I made that one, and so I feel like they're gonna work better because they're new to the world, if that makes sense. Like they're new to all the Facebookiness. And then okay, so on Instagram, when people have been responding to my poll that has like, or on Facebook, when they've been responding to my polls about money, because I just keep putting weird things about money, like give me $3,000 or like pay me to Facebook or stuff like that. And so whenever I've been doing that and they respond at all, and I've been making the polls like really big too, so people can press them on accident and I can message them. And so I said, when they responded, I said, hey, thanks for voting in my story poll. I really appreciate the support. Were you just being sweet? Or would you be interested in info on making an extra $3,000 from your phone? Or like, would you be open to information for making extra money from your phone? And they like it. They respond. They have interest. And so that's just cool. So those are some of the new messages that I'm using. And I can like send these to you guys, or I don't know if I can put them in the chat, but like I can send them to you guys and put them in the group, of course, but I think they're already in there. Oh my gosh. This is going to be amazing. So Trace got this like squirty flavor stuff from the store that's like, I know you guys saw me with like my lemonade one or whatever, but he has like vanilla and coffee flavor. So I've been having fake coffee drinks in the nighttime with the 0 carb whipped cream. Yay. And then so like that's where those, so like that what I've been doing with that, or like anybody right now that's responding to the okay, yeah, and that's anybody that's like responding to the ThermoFight X post. I'm going through the weight loss challenge or the weight loss convo with them, and then I'm asking them like, sweet, do you like coffee? Or like after she said she'd do the 90 days, I was like, I'm so pumped. Okay, we get to customize your 90-day challenge to fit your needs, and we'll pick the best products for your goals and fit it to your needs. Do you drink coffee? She said every day. I was like, sweet. Do you like chocolate? Can you drink mocha? And she was like, yes, of course. And so I was like, perfect. Let's trade your breakfast for this coffee. Let's trade your breakfast for this chocolate coffee. It boosts and sustains your energy to burn more fat. plus it sharpens mental focus and enhances mood. Sound good? And I sent her that image that has an image that has the Thermophyte X. See, it has the Thermophyte X and the chocolate greens on the go and the coffee. And it has basically, it's just a screenshot that I took of the product on the website, like just the product, and then the words. And then I cropped them really small and stuck them on the same page of the Collage app and then screenshotted it. And ta-da, I wrote X-Pack on it. There you go. And so basically that's just going to let them see it so that they can see it. And I stole that from Brittany Cromwell. She said it was working so good for her that it closed so many deals. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's see what happens. So I made those for us really quick. And so I said, it boosts and sustains your energy to burn fat, plus it sharpens mental focus and enhances mood. Does that sound good? She was like, perfect. Like, how much are we looking at? And so I said, for the mocha coffee and the X pill, it's normally $260 retail price for the month's worth, but you'll get it for only $156 a month with the 90-day challenge. And then in a new message, I said, this also gets you the X Factor pill that has ingredients clinically proven to help people lose an average of 31 pounds in 90 days. The X is on back order since it's the hottest thing on the market. You'll be able to start getting results ASAP with the coffee, and then as soon as the X is available, it'll be on its way to you. I'm so pumped for you. Does that sound like a plan? And she was like, awesome. Yes. Okay. So, and so then I asked, this is one of the other things that I stole that has worked, okay? So she was like, yes. And I was like, cool. Now keep it real with me. When you get awesome results, are you the type of person who will tell your friends, or will you definitely keep the secret to yourself? And so she was like, I would totally tell. And so I was like, okay, what if we get you paid to use the products with me? Would you be open to info on that? And she was like, duh. And so I sent her, basically I get paid to blah, blah, blah. Okay. She hasn't responded to that yet. But it doesn't say that she opened it yet either. So winning. So those are like some of the random things that I just started trying. And I'm talking like they're working so well and like already it's nuts. And so let me see if I can go back to this chick's message really quick. No. Okay. So, Mindy, how do you feel about those? Do you think they sound realistic? Like that those don't sound like anybody. Like we can all use those. And then if somebody like says that they don't want, oh no. Have you been gone long? I didn't even realize. Are you okay?
Yes, my phone died.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so tell me, like, what was the last thing that you heard? Because I really want you to hear, like, one of these things.
I remember you saying that he was going to tell us something on Tuesday, and then your conversation with the customers.
Okay.
And how you said, let's get it started. It was a 15 creamer and chocolate coffee or chocolate greens.
Yeah. So like when I asked her if she liked coffee and if she could drink mocha, she said, yeah, I guess. And I was like, would hot chocolate be better? And she said, yes. So she said it would be better, but also she still drinks coffee. So I'm thinking, okay, like Fit 15, and then based on her, like, our combo, it was like Fit 15 would be perfect for her, but she said hot chocolate. So I'm like, okay, like the hottest things that we can do right now are like, and put together for the big BV are going to be the 2 coffees, chocolate greens, fat fighters, creamer greens, fat fighters, or that with the cleanse, and some of that stuff, sticking them together, or like 2 bags of coffee, 2 bags of coffee, and greens, or 2 bags of coffee, greens, and the X and stuff like that. Like, it's just bigger BB. And so I think with the conversation like this, I feel like I feel like it's just making them say yes. Like I can't remember who it was, Sarah Neerman maybe. She said that this is like basically all she does is like some of these groups of things, and that people like don't, the way that she words it like that, where she says like, we'll totally customize this just for you, like, do you drink coffee? So like, and like if they do drink coffee, then you know the fit packs or whatever, like it's gonna be great. Um, but where is it? Okay. And then whenever I told her the price, I told her, and you'll get it for blah 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 with the 90-day challenge with like the party, I don't know, excited thing. And then I went down and I said, and we'll be able to swap it or change it up as we go if your needs change. And that basically covers 60 meals a month too. Sound like a plan. So I don't know if you guys can see it. So I told her, you can see the light on it. So I told her price, and then I said, and we'll be able to swap it up. You know what I meant? And I told her how many meals it covers. So like if we tell them it basically covers this many meals or whatever, like, because coffee is breakfast. The shake with a little bit of stuff in it to get those calories up a little bit, like that is lunch. And so that like done, like that's like almost, that's basically covers 60 meals a month. And so that's crazy savings, basically on everything they're doing anyway. All they have to do is get almond milk and avocados or bananas or something. Hmm. Okay. And the other one was like, I went through the weight loss conversation and then I changed it. So instead of saying like ready to see which products are best for you, I just changed it to do you drink coffee? And I guess we could put like, do you drink coffee or is lemonade better? It says I'm almost out of time. Okay, it says like, or you could put like, do you drink coffee or is lemonade better? And then see what they say. But I just tell them like for the mocha coffee and the X pill, it's normally this, but you'll get it for this with the 90-day challenge. And so I had already sent the picture. And so then it's like, this also gets you the X Factor pill that has ingredients clinically proven. And so I'm telling her like a little bit about it. Clinically proven to help people lose an average of 31 pounds in 90 days. The X is on back order since it's the hottest thing on the market. So I said that, hottest thing on the market. So that lets her know like, oh snap. And then you'll be able to start getting results ASAP with the coffee. And then as soon as the X is available, it'll be on its way to you. And so she knows like she's on the list, like she is the VIPest P of the P's. So then after we were done with that and she was like sold, like she's like, yes, the dates, the calendars were in. Then I was like, okay, so are you, so now keep it real with me. When you get awesome results, are you the type of person who will tell your friends, or will you definitely keep it a secret that you changed coffee? And so people are like, yeah, I'm going to tell people I changed coffee. What do I care if I change coffee and I get great results? And so I'm like, okay, perfect. What if we got you paid to use the products with me? Would you be open to info on that? So like open to info. So then they're going to be like, yeah. And so even if they don't end up wanting to be a rep or they're not ready, like they're still totally down to get the coffee. So it's fine. And if you wanted to wait until you actually got their order like almost processed for being a loyal customer, like you're almost going to press submit and you're like, hey, like now keep it real with me, and you like throw that out there. But if they already did a host post for you, then you might have already gotten them to do that. But with this chick, like she was like ready to sign up tonight, and so I wanted to just go ahead and shoot that in there because she's going to be so good at this if she signs up. And so those are like some of the things that were helping me. But that one now, okay, so that this one thing, Mindy, I feel like this is going to be so big. This one little, now keep it real with me. When we get you awesome results, are you the type of person who will tell your friends, or will you definitely keep it a secret you changed coffee? Like,
That's
what?
Can you put that in do you have that typed? Can you put that in the chat?
Typing into nothing. You're gonna have to edit it with like emojis or something. And some people might not be the type of person that'll tell their friends. But it says I have 6 minutes. Okay, so do you have any questions? Do we have questions? Okay, I'm just gonna send it. So it's in the chat right now. That's mostly the it. I got like water and tea and fake coffee. Because it's just almond milk with those coffee squirty flavors. It's hilarious to me, but it tastes delicious. But besides keto coffee, like the packet of keto coffee, my coffee is pretty much almond milk too. So, oops. Okay. Okay, so here.
I'm working on Bethany.
Okay, yeah, Bethany just needs to sell it. And her reason to do
my chocolate.
What'd you say, Denise?
I ordered my chocolate on the Greens. Greens on the go chocolate.
Yay!
I got mine in yesterday. They're so cute.
Aren't they adorable though? I love them. You ever thought about? Okay, and then on the thing I watched that was D. Brooks said that like right now is a really important time to be searching through your messenger and stuff. Looking through your messenger for people that ghosted you and stuff like that. And so now is a really good time. And so there's a message. I think that's pretty much what she said. I might be wrong on the exact verbiage, but it'll be cool. but it's basically like, hey, I know we were talking about you using the products, but have you ever thought about using them and making money? And so we could probably also change that to, okay, about using, instead of saying like using them and making money, and have you ever thought about so that one is like, have you ever thought about telling people you drink coffee and making money? Like people are being like secretive, they drink coffee, but you know they're not. And so here are some something to do, like try to put a poll on your story before you go to bed tonight, like maybe even a poll about the products and a poll about the business. Try to get one of each, a story with a poll on your story before you go to bed, just so it's there for people when they wake up in the morning. And then that was the call to action tonight, was to put a post on your story with a poll in it. And maybe the question could be, if I could show you how to turn $20 into $3,000, would you try? Or like for me, like I would do, like, if I could show you how to turn $20 into $800 a month income, would you try? Would you do it? Like, are you in? And so one would say, I'll try. And one would say, I'm all in. And so those would be like the two answer choices for the poll. So really quick, I'm going to put this video on the YouTube. So if anything got ridiculous, I'm sorry. And it's going to cut me off in a minute. So if we want to get back on in a second, we totally can. Let me just throw this part out there really quick. If words to search randomly in Messenger to find people to follow up with any of these kinds of messages. So, like just those are coffee, making money, 90-day challenge, #1 team. Basically, I do those little phrases. Like you can go to your messenger and go to the top and put them in the search bar and then click search messages, and it will let you see the conversations that you've said those words in. And so you can go through and like follow up with those people with like if you were talking to them about the products, maybe be like, hey,